Hey family, welcome back to Transcend with Ebony. It's Ebony here dropping by with another quick message. Welcome back, everyone. If this happens to be your first time here, welcome to the family. If you happen to be listening in on the podcast, welcome to another episode. I just have a quick message for someone. This message is for someone who you've been growing weird lately. You've been at a fork in the road. You don't know if you should go left or if you should continue to go right. You feel in your heart and you know that you have been following the instruction that the Lord has given you. You have been obedient. You have sown when led to sow. You have surrendered when led to surrender. You've walked away when God said walk away. Everything that the Lord has been leading you to do, you've been doing. You've been obedient. When He said stand still, you stood still. And you've been hoping and praying, and you've been standing in your faith, awaiting your breakthrough, awaiting that divine turnaround, that divine intervention. You've been waiting for things to turn around in your life, yet you haven't yet seen any evidence of that thing turning around in your life. Continue to walk by faith and not by sight. Continue to believe, continue to press in. I know that it gets hard sometimes. I know that sometimes you know in your heart what God has told you, you know what He's promised you, but when you look around, everything you see points in the opposite direction of what God has said is to come. And those are the very moments that your faith is tested the most. Because you sit back and you go within and you say, okay, God, I know you told me if I just hold on and if I do this and I do that and I don't do this and I stop doing that, but I do a little more of that. You said my breakthrough is right on the other side of that. But Lord, I've been doing all those things and I don't see my breakthrough in sight. My money's looking funny, but you're telling me I'm about to buy a house. You're telling me I'm about to get a new car, but Lord, I could barely maintain the one I got. You say, you know what, Lord, I don't know how I'm going to pay these bills, let alone do any of the things that you said are about to come. That's when you have to press in even more, family. That's when you have to, you really got to stand 10 toes down on your faith. Then you have to walk as if it is already yours. When you don't have it and you desire it, you need it, but you look around and everything you see points against it. It's hard. But that is a test. That is a test. The Lord wants to know, are you going to trust Him? Are you going to believe Him even when it looks like you're up against all odds? When it looks like that situation is bigger than you? When that situation is bigger than you, it is way bigger than anything you can possibly do you can't do anything to fix or change your situation or circumstance on your own. Will you still stand? Because see, what you have to do is you have to sit back and look and say, you know what? Yeah, that may be too big for me. Yeah, it is. I can't do nothing about it. No matter how hard I work, no matter which way I turn, nothing I can do on my own can change this situation or these circumstances. But nothing, I mean, nothing is too big for my God. Nothing. Nothing is too big for God. All things are possible with God. See, with a man, it may be impossible. But with God, all things are possible. Continue to stand, continue to stand and walk by faith and not by sight. And for those single parents out there, as you all know, I'm a single mother and I have been for the last few years. And if it's one thing I know, it is challenging. It can be overwhelming. It can it can make you feel like you're going to lose your mind some days. Some days you may not know what to do. Some days you don't know how you're going to provide for your children. It's not up to you. God is your provider. He provides for not only for your children, but He provides for you. He provides for you and sustains you that you may be able to provide for your children. So never forget that. Always remember, it's not you providing. It's God providing. And nothing's too big for God. You really have to press in. You have to pray over your children every day. Pray over your children every day and speak the very opposite. If you have been told that your child is nonverbal, speak, my child is verbal. You know, I was told that my son had a speech delay And that all of these things were going on with him. And, I said, you know what, my son going to speak when he's ready to speak. And the Lord led me to start affirming him every night. I would tell him, you know what, you are a great speaker. You are an awesome orator. You are articulate. You are smart. You are wise. You are brave. You can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens you. When I tell you that boy be talking, he be talking his butt off nowadays. But you know what? It's all about the way that you look at things. And the main thing is your mind. Your mind could be it's the greatest tool that you have to work for you for your benefit in all areas of your life. Or it could also be your worst enemy, depending on what thoughts you decide that you choose to feed. We can't necessarily stop negative thoughts from entering our mind, but we can choose on whether or not we're going to focus on them. We can choose as to whether or not we're going to allow them to grow, because what you focus on in life grows. If you're going to focus on the bad, you're going to start experiencing more of the bad. If you're going to focus on the good, you're going to start to experience more of the good. But you better believe you got this. You got this. Continue to press in. Continue to press in. And see, the best thing that you can do for your child is to heal. Heal from any trauma, heal from any pain, heal from any heartache, any abuse, anything that you have dealt with well, throughout your life period, whether you were a child, whether you were an adult. Heal. Because in you healing and you sharpening your mind and you gaining knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from the Lord, and allowing him to transform you by the renewing of your mind, is one of the best things that you can do for your child. Because one of the worst things for your child is for them to have a broken and unhealed parent. Because see, when we are broken, when we are unhealed, we act in ways that we don't even realize that we act, because of the hurt, because of the unhealed, unchecked trauma. You'll have some people snapping and going off on their kids. Yeah, little bitty babies. You got the parents cussing them out, calling them out their name, abusing them, whether it be mentally, physically, because they're unhealed. You must heal. And there are a number of things that you can do to heal. For one, stay in prayer. Continue to get closer and closer to God each and every day. But journal. Journal. Put all your thoughts, feelings, and emotions on paper, and you'll be surprised what comes out when you decide to vacuum your mind and rid your mind of all of the things that you're holding inside. Because many people compartmentalize the trauma, the pain, the heartache, their thoughts on a daily basis. All the negative thoughts that enter, they don't flush them out. They hold them there and they try to compartmentalize them. And then all these things spill out in different ways. Because if you consider yourself a cup, and if you have negative thoughts, resentment, bitterness, heartache, betrayal, all these different traumas and, unhealed, unchecked areas in our lives, they're all filling that cup up. Where do you have room for love? Before you know it, where do you have room for love? Where do you have room for the fruits of the Spirit? See, so you could only fill a cup so much before things start to pour out. So if you're holding all that bitterness, that resentment, that pain, that hurt, that trauma, that anger, that rage, it's only going to be but a matter of time before those things start to spill out on people around you, whether it be your children. And it's usually going to be those closest to you. And for many people, that is your children, your spouse, your significant other, your family. That's not fair to any of those other people. It's not fair to you, because it's only hindering your relationships and your potential to grow and become so much more. So continue to focus on your healing. And if you feel that you need a one-on-one session, feel free to reach out and book a one-on-one with me. I would be more than happy to speak with you and meet with you. All of my information is down in the description box. If you're just feeling stuck, you're tired of feeling stuck, you feel like your life has just been on repeat, you feel like you wake up from one day to the next and it's just the same thing all over again. Maybe you walk around with an attitude every day and you don't know where it's coming from. Maybe you're snappy, maybe you're moody, and you don't know where this is coming from. Let's get to the root cause. Let's get down to the root cause of that. What has been left unchecked? Maybe you find yourself triggered by the smallest things. And you don't know why, but frankly, you're getting tired of yourself. Sometimes it takes for us to get sick and tired of ourselves. It takes us to say, you know what? I'm tired of being this person. I don't want to be this person no more. Like, that's not cool. Once you start realizing and identifying those things about yourself, it's really time for you to heal. And that's you slowly but surely getting to the root of the problem. So if you're tired of feeling stuck and you want growth, you're ready for your breakthrough, and there's so many of these other things you feel like are standing in front of you, I'd be more than happy to meet with you. Let's get that one-on-one booked so we can go ahead and take you to the next level. It's time to transcend past that. It's time to transcend that trauma. It's time to transcend that heartache. It's time to transcend those old toxic belief systems. It's time to identify who you truly are in the Lord. So I pray this quick message blesses someone and encourages someone. I love you all. God loves you all. God bless you all. Talk to you soon. Till next time.